everybody. It's so nice to have you back. Here I am watching. As I told you guys, we were having a great surprise and I wanted to share with you, and here it comes. We've decided that we're going to make lemonade out of lemons and try to make having a heart transplant into an adventure rather than a terrible event. So we have recently purchased this motorhome and we're going to live in it during the heart transplant and healing journey, and then we are going to sell it. We figured that having this motorhome was cheaper than renting, and we could have our 4 dogs with us at all times. And so here it is. He's pulling up for the first time. So exciting. Good morning. We made it. We made it to my mom's house, and we're in the RV and we're getting settled. Today we have a lot of unpacking to do, but at least, oh, look out the window. More like home every day. No sirens and honking. So this is really exciting. Sleeping in another bed. This is like hospital bed to then the other bed to then this bed. It's playing havoc on my back and my neck really bad, but and my chest, because I have to get off of each of one. They're all really good beds except the hospital bed, but it's just when it's new you get all twisted up again and quite painful. So I'm gonna go and take my pills because it's 9 o'clock sharp and it's taken me 45 minutes to get mobile. It's really hard in the mornings. It's very painful. It's like my most painful time of the day. But day 26 today. I can't believe I made it this far. And yeah, time to take all my pills and get sorted. And then we're gonna go to my cousin's. She has half of our stuff that she brought down from the condo in her truck when we can get all of my clothes. So we have like hardly anything. Well, we have a lot, but hardly anything in here yet. And then when I come back, I'll give you guys a tour after I unpack. So this is the morning pill procedure. So here we are. We made it to my mom's house and our new house on wheels, our home away from home. It was so sweet, and they put balloons on the front that say welcome home. So I'm so excited. I'll give you guys a tour and show you our new house on wheels. And all the puppies are reunited. There's the other, there's Sandy. They're all happy and reunited, that they're all back together, so that feels so good. And hey, sweetheart, everybody back with your mama and your sister and Brian. Aw, they're so happy. Okay, so hubby's on top doing a really awesome wash job because it had like some little bit of dirt and twigs and scum on the top. So he's been washing this thing and making it so beautiful. And we're gonna go for a tour now. So I'll just take you inside and show you a quick idea of what it looks like. So here we go. I'm gonna get a little dripped on, so I'm gonna hurry. Okay. Yeah, I'll shut it. I just have to shut this door all the way so he can finish hosing. All right, so here we are, our home away from home. Sorry if you can hear it hosing up there, but so the reason we wanted a motorhome instead of a trailer is because we wanted more floor space and seating. And oh wow, that's just loud. So here's the couch, and the cool thing is the driver's seat and the passenger seat, well, they fold down, so you can visit with the people at the kitchen table and you can visit with the people on the couch. And I thought that was so cool. We've covered this with a blanket because the dogs just love to sit on here thinking they're going to go for a drive. And we've got the 3 dog kennels here. We might not keep it like this. We just got here yesterday, so this is, you know, day 1 setting up, getting this all working. There's a TV. I can get YouTube and Netflix on it, and the rest I have to watch on our iPad. So yeah, so from the front, this is my little medical station pretty much. Today I'm going to mail my letter that I told you guys I was writing to the transplant center, and I've got all my well, I'm working on a cookbook. I can't remember if I told you guys that in my other videos, my cooking videos, but I'm working on a cookbook of all my family recipes and my favorite recipes, and I really brought those hoping I could work on those. There's all my pills. I have more pills up here, another whole container. Yeah, so we've got this great space kind of above there. And the fridge, we really have nothing in it, which is so funny, except popsicles and a little bit of bread that I showed you in my last video that I loved from the Asian grocery store. It was amazing. Some IKEA hash browns. So we're getting ready to go grocery shopping today because we really have nothing. And this is pretty special. Everything died when I was in the hospital getting the transplant, but when he went home to get the motorhome, he brought me my hydroponic thing. So yesterday I started all of it again and replanted seeds, which are butter lettuce, cherry tomato, parsley, and a little bit of dill. And I even brought some of my hot and sour soup, which if you watched my previous video I made of canning this, I can't wait to eat this. It's so delicious. So a little taste of home. So this is our little coffee station, sink, and the microwave. So that's about that. And yeah, so because we have 4 dogs, we found that it would be more budget friendly to get something to live in my parents' backyard instead of renting a place. Plus we only found something that would even rent with 2 dogs, not 4 dogs. So then we'll just sell this motorhome after. So this is one feature I really loved, was these side windows on these hosing right now. Hey guys, it was chilly this morning, but this brings in a lot of light, and look how pretty it is, our view. Like, I'd rather be in here than downtown Vancouver in a rental place, because once we're allowed to leave an hour away, we thought we could be here. There's no car alarms, there's no ambulances going by. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 fire trucks, but like we're up more in the country. And so then this is just a little shoe rack. This is our bedroom. Fits a queen bed. And I've got my little heart bag that they gave me at the hospital. It's the one you keep on your chest at night or whenever. You can even use this in the car against your chest with the seatbelt over it. So, because you feel really vulnerable after a transplant. Like and you hear clicking and grinding and things. So it's nice to have something there. And then we got a TV and all the cupboards and the closet and little windows that we can open. We can't open this one because it doesn't open anyway, so it's pinned down, but it's so hot out right now, I've got everything closed up. This one's kind of nice. It's got the skylight and the toilet in the corner. It's quite a lot of room. The sink and mirror, and then it's got this really nice big shower, and I got this from the Red Cross so I can be able to sit there. I haven't showered in here yet, but I'm going to. And it's kind of neat in this bedroom the way that it is, because this door here can open and close And so you can go out of the bathroom this way. So it's kind of like joins up with the bedroom. So, and that's that. Pretty simple, and that's going to be our house for a couple months. So then we have our own privacy. We can cook our own meals. We can eat what we want, yet we can still join them and eat meals together with them if we want, but we can also do our own thing, and I can come in here and nap and be in my own space and things like that. So yeah, so that's our little motorhome tour. We're going to put a blanket on here so that dogs don't scratch everything up or anything with their little toenails. And I tried the stove yesterday, and it works like a charm, so we're happy about that. Everything is working, because you know, when you buy something used, you just never know. So anyways, that's the little tour of our little home away from home. So every morning I get either a yogurt or some water, and I have to do my temperature and my blood pressure and chart it on this chart for the team. And then these are just my morning pills. Isn't this gross? Like, for somebody who doesn't take any medication or like taking any medication, it's just, ugh, it's a lot. But I mean, I'm not ungrateful, but I have to take a bunch of that. And then what day of the week is it? Saturday morning. So I have to take all of these right now. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so I got to take all these, and I got to go through those, and I'm still dealing with my weight issues and from like the swelling, and I'm still on Lasix to help with the swelling, but I'm still suffering a bit. It's going to take months to fix that, so I'm on water pills for that. And then the tacrolimus is just one of the anti-rejection drugs, and then these blue and orange ones are anti-rejection drugs, and that'll be 4 in the morning and 4 at night for the rest of my life. And these tacrolimus, these are the ones that are the white. This one, this one here, and I take 4 in the morning and 5 at night right now, but that could change, and those are for life. And then there's a cholesterol pill that's for life, this red one, and that's because my cholesterol is perfectly normal, but they want it under that. They want it way under that, because they want, my cholesterol was 3 or something, and they want it 2.3 for transplant, which is to keep it extra low to prevent blood clots and things like that. And then I have, oh, these are those patches that I got that I wear on the days of the biopsy. Oh, hey, hon, you built the shoe rack. So
pretty hard.
That's exciting. We can kind of start organizing things. So yeah, that's about that. And so I'm going to take these pills right now and get all this stuff organized, and then I will, once we unpack, I will give you a tour once it's all cleaned up. Okay, so here's the morning pills. So let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 for the grand total of the morning pills. Yikes. That's why I need a yogurt to get these down, because they get clogged in my throat. So, okay, first morning in the RV, and I'm organizing my pills, and I got these cute little bins, and I'm going to go through and fill these up and hope nothing changes again, and at least get 2 weeks sorted out. And these are great because they keep them safe and locked so that nothing will happen with the dogs. So that's a lot of stuff, but I'm doing what I got to do. So in the morning, I'm taking my pills, I'm taking my temperature, I have to weigh myself, I take my blood pressure, and then I write it on my notepad, and then I submit it to the hospital. Good morning, friends. So we're just getting settled in the trailer and or motorhome, and I haven't slept in 2 days because I have woke up with this, I went to bed with this horrible earache and stuff. So it's just keeping me up thumping, and so I contacted my contact person that I have to phone for every thing that I'm feeling, and she told me I need to either go to the walk-in or the emerge. So I'm going to go do that and see what happens, and and then I'll let you guys know. And in the meantime, we're working on a special project, a thank you gift, and I wanted to share that with you, and I will after. So something else I'm so excited about is, while I was here, I ordered from Amazon this ancestry.com thing, and I'm going to send away my DNA stuff while I'm here, because I want to see what other family members that I have down here that I didn't know about, because my cousin just found a whole bunch of her family members on ancestry.com, and they've all done theirs, and so I wanted to do mine, and I may even get my grandma one, because it'd be really interesting to see hers, because she's 93 going on 94, and I'd like her to do it soon. So I'm back from the doctor, and I don't have an ear infection, which seems really crazy because it hurts so bad all down into my jaw. I don't know why, but maybe it's just something from the amyloid before. I used to get lockjaw really bad, like a horrible jaw pain, and before my chemo kicked in and made my numbers better with the light chains, and I used to get, my voice was so hoarse, and I think there was so many weird symptoms, but maybe something just crunched up from that, because I used to have that pain. But I'm going to keep an eye on it, and the doctor was so nice. He said, anything I need, I can come back anytime if I think it's getting worse, or if it does turn into an ear infection or something. So that was so sweet. So I've been having fun playing with this ancestry.com thing, and I've started my tree, and I put in all my family, and now I'm going to do the sample where you send it away, and it comes in this little kit that you mail, and this is the little test kit. And I'm not sure how it all goes. You got to put it in this like baggie and everything. So I'll have to sit down and think of this. But right now I'm just going to have a rest, because I haven't slept and I'm so exhausted. So some days are better than other days. Just keeping it real. So today I'm working on a thank you gift for my cousin for staying at her condo that you saw in part 2 of the transplant journey video. And so I drew this hummingbird because I looked up some different native art that was local to our area, and I designed a I'm going to put an owl in here. I'm just changing things up a little bit from what I drew yesterday. And it's going to be, I'm doing a painting, and this is the painting part is my part, and the frame part will be Jamie's part of making. And I thought, what would be like a thoughtful gift? Because how do you thank someone for staying at your house for a few weeks? Like in the downtown Vancouver, where it's so expensive, we wouldn't have known what to do. We honestly don't know what we would have done. So anyway, I got this great piece of wood, and it's like a wood canvas, which is really cool. So something different, like not real canvas. And then I drew this yesterday, and I'm trying to get it on here like really lightly so that I can paint it, and then we're going to put it in a frame and give it to them as a thank you gift, because we thought it would be much more thoughtful than, oh, I got pills on the video, go figure, that's my life. But we thought that'd be so much nicer than like a gift card or something. This is proving to be kind of difficult because I don't have all my art supplies here like I do at home. And I don't have my really fine paintbrushes, so I might have to go buy one, because the one that I found yesterday was not that great. But so far I've tried to, I don't know if you can see it through here, but I've tried to do a really light version of, there's bad lighting in here this morning because it's so hot. We have our screens all on our windows, our sunscreens. So but I'm trying to do this, and I want to do an original design. So,
okay, I'm coming.
What's the look? Is that okay?
that looks awesome. That's perfect. Thank
How
you.
to do that? Perfect is
It's
good.
perfect. So I'm beginning my painting, and it's so much harder because I'm than normally would be, but I've got the outline sketched onto the wooden canvas, and this is the smallest brush I could find, and it's not small enough and detailed enough. So I'm gonna have to go back and find another brush downtown. But this is really hard when you don't have all your normal things that you have at home to paint. But I just wanted to show you that I'm starting the to fill in the outline of stuff that I drew, and I'm going to keep going, and I'll keep you posted on how it looks. The guys are taking a little break from cutting the wood to catching the balloons that blew off of the motorhome that said welcome home for us with the fishing rod. It didn't pan out very well, but the neighbor pulled up in his work truck that has a cherry picker, and he pulled it out for us, so that was great. So I finally finished the picture, painting the picture for my cousin and her husband for so graciously letting us stay at their condo in Vancouver. We wouldn't know what to do without them. So the boys have finished the picture frame, and it looks amazing. It's got a beautiful stain on it, and we are so excited to wrap it up and give it to them. So we're going to do that next. We're going to drive down there and hand it to them. Hey friends, I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Today is a huge milestone for me. It's day 40, and that's pretty big. Day 40 since I had the transplant. We are getting ready to go to Vancouver tonight. We're leaving later, so hoping to beat any rush hour that there might be. And then we have the biopsy at 8:45 clinic after that, and then maybe my first chemo appointment after the transplant. I'm not sure. They haven't told me yet if we're doing the chemo for sure, but they're organizing it to be on a day that I have my biopsy. So I'm just preparing myself for just in case I get surprised, which is what sometimes happens and they like to do. So things are going really good. Last biopsy I had 0 rejection, which is huge, and that's what I'm hoping for tomorrow. But you never know. But I feel pretty good. I'm having some blood pressure problems. It's going really high and dropping really low, and so they're trying to get a handle on that, and they're trying to get a handle on my swelling. This puffiness all in my face is from the steroids and the prednisone portion of the drugs, but my whole body's swollen, which you can't see, but my feet and legs and stuff like that, but still nothing like it was before the surgery. So I'm still sometimes out of breath and stuff for doing small things, so I'm not sure. We're watching that, but they say that by the time you see the signs of rejection, which are there's a whole list of things like fever and shortness of breath, or feeling really extra fatigued, because I'm quite tired, but that's to be expected, but in more than the normal, and a whole bunch of other things, it's already not good. You're already in the middle of a worse rejection phase, so not like that, I don't feel. But we've got our little home away from home right here, and we've got some plants that I potted there and things, and the birds are chirping, the dogs are happy, so far so good. So I will keep you posted on how tomorrow goes, and we'll go from there. We're back here at the condo. We made it to Vancouver tonight, and it's still a beautiful evening. It's like 8 o'clock at night, and the guys just went and had supper, and they're gonna bring me something back, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, so tomorrow's the biopsy, and we'll see how things go. We're just gonna have a relaxing evening and a nice visit, and we're really grateful to be here at the condo again. So that was awesome. We're just missing Jewel now. Love you, Jewel. Guess what, guys? I got a 1. Yay! So 0 or 1 are pretty good. That's the numbers that I want to get, and so that means that I get to go down in my prednisone 0.5 of a pill, which means I get to have only 2 instead of 2.5, which makes a huge difference. The more I can get off that, it will get rid of the swelling all over me, my face, my stomach, and my legs. And there's the results of the biopsy. They go in your neck, so just keep getting scarred. So in 2 weeks from now, they told me that I get a biopsy and an angiogram, which means I have to go to an OR type thing and get those things done, so I won't just get the biopsy. So that's going to be more of a healing process. The biopsy, you can still do stuff that day, it's hard to sleep and whatnot. Sorry, there was a dog, and I had to go grab Frankie because I didn't want that big dog to see her. She's such a tiny little thing. I don't know what it would do. I'm sure it's harmless, but okay, Frank. But anyway, everything went well, and so on to the next stage, basically. And I'm even thinking we might even get to go home for a few days just to go check in and clean up and do some yard work and just check on the state of everything, and that will be amazing. I can't wait. So if we get to do that, I will definitely be filming, because I can't wait. Everything's overgrown, the lawn's gross, my greenhouse is exploding, my chickens have got eaten. I'm devastated about that. I don't even want to think about it. So many things have happened, but anyway, I just want to go. I'm just so excited to go home. We will probably only be able to go home for 4 days because I have to be at the lab again, and I have to do that biopsy angiogram thing, but it should be exciting. I can't wait. So anyways, I'm gonna go make supper. I'm making chicken and baked potatoes and carrots. We're gonna have a really yummy feast. So I'll talk to you guys in a while. I hope you have a great day. So I forgot to share with you guys that how excited I am about the chance of going home, which we talked about earlier, but now to actually get to go home for 4 days, which is like a 7.5 hour drive. And they said I could, as long as I check in every day with my RN transplant nurse, and that if anything I feel odd or different, that I'm willing to come in. I can't wait to cook at home. I can't wait to be in my own kitchen. I can't wait to get back to doing my cooking stuff. And I brought a project to work on, which is a cookbook that I'm making with all my family recipes and some vintage recipes, but I haven't had a chance to actually work on it because it's so mentally time consuming, and every day there's something going on with something. I haven't had that many days that were relaxed totally, except for if I wasn't feeling good, then I purposely kind of rested all day. I've got a couple wounds that won't stop bleeding because of my blood thinners right now. That's what the Band-Aid's all about. But anyway, I can't wait to go there and cook, and it's just gonna be so nice. I know that there's going to be so much to do. There's going to be a lot of thick layered dust, and the floors are going to be dirty, of course, and because people have been coming and going and taking care of things, and there's a lot of stuff I need to put away because when he went up there to bring down the motorhome, he went home for a few days and brought a whole bunch of extra stuff. But I'm just so excited to just even put stuff away and just be in my own space. And as nice as it is in the motorhome, you can't just be in here all day. I go crazy. So I've been doing some different crafting projects to try and break up the time. I've been making things and painting and making some things for my grandbabies. But I wanted to share my scar with you guys and show you, because I said I would be totally upfront and real and share everything. And I just want to show you how nice it's healing. I'll try to be inconspicuous, but I think that looks really, really, really good. So that part's healing nice, and I'm excited about that. It could have been worse. I was picturing Frankenstein when I first came out of the hospital with like staples everywhere, but the way that they wired the chest inside and the way that he took the time to like make it nice, I really appreciate that. He said he tried extra to make things as low down as he could, even though they cut up to here. The skin's actually pulled down to here. So, and there's stitches and knots up with wire in here. And I got to see an x-ray of that with all the wire, and it was crazy. So I don't know about anybody else, but I would imagine you go off at the airport because that's a lot of wire. And they said that when you go off there, you can either show them your scar, which if I'm dressed, I'm not going to be showing them my scar, but you have a document that you get from the transplant center that will say what I have and why I have all these anti-rejection pills, because you have to take them every single day for the rest of your life. So I'll be, if I ever did get to travel again, which I should say if and when, not if I travel, I will be hauling all the pills and extra. They said so many that I have to wait a year or two or something like that before I can travel, and it should typically not be somewhere where it's too hot because of the sun issue. But anyway, you bring these, show them these papers at the borders and whatever, you're okay to go through screening. So I'm going to definitely be testing that out. I can't wait to actually do that. It's going to be amazing. So today's actually day 42, and I went and had my hair done yesterday, and she did what I think is an amazing job. It's all bundled up in a mess right now because I just had a shower. But yeah, today was good. We had a relaxing drive, and I've just been collecting rocks because, like I said, I'm making some projects for the grandbabies. So I will show you what those are and show you my painting, how it's coming. Actually, I can show you right now. So I will see. So this is stage 2 because I was like outlining it and my hands are really shaky. But I made some different animals. This, I haven't done any of the design part. I drew the wings and stuff, the design that I'm going to do on paper, and I have to translate that all onto the design onto the hummingbird. But hummingbird means gratitude and thankfulness, and that's why I'm making a special project for my cousin Jewel and Phil for their family because of how amazing they are to us. So I'll show you as I keep going on that, and hopefully I don't screw it up. But this is that really nice, it's wood canvas. It's not a regular kind of canvas, so I thought that would be super cool for especially what we're doing with the frame. I'm not sure if you'll see it on the clip coming up or if you've already seen it, but it's going to look really nice because Jamie's part, I said, I'll do the painting and you make the frame, and then it's from both of us. And I hope that that means a lot to them and is more thoughtful than just like a gift card. Or how do you thank somebody when they help you out so much? Like, it's near impossible to try and think of something. So I hope that they love that, and when it's finished I'll show you guys the finished product. But in the meantime, I'm actually going up to help my mom with making supper, which is just feels so good to like cut up potatoes or do something where before I could barely cut one potato. I could barely peel one potato before my transplant, and I'd have to go sit down and I was gasping for breath and my legs were shaking and I couldn't stand there. I'd have to sit in a chair and peel it. And I just think of those days, which was only, like I said, day 42. I mean, I was only doing that. It was that bad before. And that's why I bought some gadgets that you see in my cooking videos, because to make it easier for my life to peel. I'm still going to use all that stuff because they're amazing and they save so much time. Definitely not going to not use those, but it sure felt good to just like peel potatoes and get chicken out of the package and just cut up vegetables and do things like that without being out of breath. It's so amazing. And it's not that I'm not out of breath, because I still am a little bit out of breath, but it's not at the same rate. It's not even close to the same. And I went up and down their stairs now. This week has been the best week for that, going up and down, definitely. Last week was a little, had to stop a few times and breathe. But now I think I went up the stairs like, and it's a big staircase, like 3 times today, plus going up the driveway, which is an incline, which I never would have been able to do. I would never have been able to go up and down the driveway, like walking. No. I could barely make it from our house to the greenhouse, which was like a tiniest little slope. And I get to the greenhouse and I had a chair sitting in there, and I would just sit there and I need to recover for like 15, 20 minutes, not 5 minutes or a minute, like for so long to know that I could get back to the house. So this is huge progress. So thank you guys, whoever's watching. I really appreciate you. And yeah, as soon as I finish my painting and work on it tonight, I will share it with you soon. Well guys, I am finally home for a few days. I got permission to come back to our place and have a break, so I'm really lucky. I'm so excited. It's such a nice change of scenery. I'm so happy to be home. We've been home for 4 days and I really don't want to go back down south, but I have to go back down to the lower mainland and have a heart biopsy and an angiogram on Wednesday. So we're going to be heading in the morning again, and But it was such a nice break, and sleeping in my own bed. Oh my goodness. I just got to show you the hollyhocks that have grown since we came. Look at that. Since I've been gone. And they're even blooming. Aren't they beautiful? I think there's some champagne ones in there too. So pretty. Did a lot of work in little bits in the greenhouse, and got rid of a lot of weeds and things like that. So that was awesome. And just super excited to enjoy the last day before I have to go back. I don't know if I'll be allowed to come back for a few weeks again, but I hope so, because the house gets totally out of control. And we've got it all set, we've got it all caught up now and everything, and grass is mowed, weed whacked, garden is picked with the weeds, everything's watered. It's really sad about my chickens, because my chickens, a lot of them got killed by the fox, and there's only a few left. But one little beauty is sitting on some eggs, and who knows, maybe I'll have a surprise and she'll hatch some eggs. That would be amazing. So it's just so beautiful out. It's been really hot. Hey girls, and one boy, down to 7 from 23. That's how many the fox got. There they are. Hey girls. And there's still one old girl broody in the chicken coop on her nest. She's just so sweet. She's just so dedicated. She won't get off those eggs, and so there she is. Where are you? Hey girl. We got some music for her so she can enjoy hatching. Well, hopefully she does. And if not, that's okay. I'll have to start over again in the spring, or depending on how long that till we're brought home again. It's really going to be hard to find chicks at this time of year. But I'm so excited. I'm going to be visiting with my friends coming over. I've had lots of company popping in to say hi, and it just feels really nice. I don't want to go back, but I got to get everything sorted out and in the house and get all the laundry done for going back. But what a nice change. One of the most beautiful things that has happened out of this is spending so much time with family. So here we are on a little adventure walking up the beach after we went for about an hour's drive out to a lake, and just had a great day with my mom and dad. I'm just loving the time and quality time that we're getting to spend together. It would never happen if we weren't having to be down here so often. So it's definitely something that is amazing that has come of everything that we've been going through. Hi you guys, I have missed you so much. Today is a really special day. It's the first day that I can drive. It's officially the 2-month mark, so that feels so amazing. And I have been trying to be as honest as I can through this process with everything, and I haven't been on here for a little while because I've just had such a rough period of time, and makes me sad because I feel like I'm such a positive person, and they were right. They were right. I said, no, I won't have any problems. I won't have any, problems with sadness and depression, but it's true. You do go through such high and lows. And I've been in like a really low spot for the last few weeks. Like I said, it's my 2-month appointment, so that would be just like the last 2 or 3 weeks have been really rough. So I feel like I'm coming out of it, and because I've been able to go home, they allowed me to come home, and just temporarily, but I have to go back on Sunday for 2 more weeks, and then I'll be able to come home again for a week, and then after that I'll be able to come home, I think, permanently, and then we'll just have to drive down every 2 weeks for the biopsies until they're done, and then it will go to once a month. So that's where it stands right now. I just wanted to tell you how much I missed everybody and where I'm at. So this is an exciting day. I feel a lot better, and I'm driving. I just took myself to the lab appointment that I have, that I get blood work every week, either through the biopsy or through going to the lab. And now I'm going to drive to my friend's house and see Carol and visit her because she has a broken wrist, and see if I can drive her to get groceries or do something to help her, because she's always been there for me to help me. And I just love how important my friends are to me. I'm really lucky, and I feel really grateful for all the support that I've had, and I want to be able to help them, so it's finally an opportunity to help her. So I know I'm crying, but it's happy tears because I'm outside, it's sunny, I'm going to visit a friend, I'm driving, I'm just happy. And this is it. The drugs, the medications, they just make you all over the place. It's really difficult. So I have been working on the painting that I shared with you. I'm almost done, and then we'll be able to give it to them as a gift. I can't wait to show you. I'll show you later. I've been getting out some of my crafty stuff and working on that. My sister's coming to visit down when I go back, leave the house down in Vancouver in the Lower Mainland. There's some friends that I want to visit there, that now that I can drive, and go to their house and see them when I go down. So that's going to be amazing, and it's going to just starting to feel like normal life again, like normal things, and it just feels so good to be able to do normal things just like this driving. So I feel really good. I still have a lot of chest pain and like a burning sensation where it's still healing. The muscles must be trying to attach to the bone or the wiring, and when you move a certain way, there's a lot of pulling, and sneezing and coughing still is quite painful, but it's getting a lot better. It's more tolerable for sure. So I'm gonna go visit Carol and give her back her vase, because she brought me some beautiful flowers for when I came home, and go see her garden. So I will talk to you guys soon. So like I was telling you guys, we're trying to have as many adventures as we can. So today we went with my grandma to this most beautiful farm on a farm tour, and it was so amazing. It was an old farmhouse, and the lady had done the most beautiful landscaping, and we had such a good time. And it was such a nice change of scenery and routine, and we wandered about and looked at the animals and all the old barns, the new barns, the old ivy crawling up the barn, and she had the most beautiful entrance of hydrangea bushes that you have ever seen. They were just stunning. We enjoyed every little bit of this so much. We sat in the hammocks and the swings and talked in the shade for quite a while. I couldn't handle the heat too much. It was about 32 degrees Celsius that day, and I have to stay in the shade because of the anti-rejection drugs. But what a good time we had. It was just so fun.
We loved everything about this house and farm, and we got lots of good ideas to take home, and it was just so nice and relaxing and great to spend time with my grandma. And that is one major blessing that this heart transplant has given me, is that I'm back in my hometown, able to spend more quality time with my family than I ever normally would have. Well, this is our final biopsy. I'm done the every 2 week ones, and we're going to be able to head home and go back to our farm and bring our animals home. It's going to be awesome. So the film crew filmed my biopsy just now at St. Paul's, and that's it. We said goodbye to them, and they're going to put all the clips together, and I can't wait to see everything. They even said they might give me a piece of when they videoed my complete heart transplant. I really want to watch the part where my heart is actually out of my body. It would be amazing to see that. So now we're headed back to Chilliwack, and then we will head home tomorrow. So I can't wait. It's like another huge step. So that's basically phase, well, 1, 2, 3, and so that feels so good. And I'm feeling pretty good. I got some odd things happening, like tremors and some blood pressure issues and different things, but all in all, I'm feeling really good and being able to do so much more slowly. Good days and bad days still, but they told me it would be a roller coaster. So now we just wait for tomorrow to find out my anti-rejection numbers, and that will tell us if we still don't have to come back for another month, which would be amazing, because it's so much to planning and organizing to drive in and staying and everything. So yeah, we're gonna be headed home soon, so we'll talk to you later. So how's it gonna feel not being able to have to come down here so much?
Be pretty good.
You've done a lot of driving.
Yes.
A lot of driving back and forth.
Doesn't seem as far now.
Yeah, that's one thing. We know our way. He knows his way around. I don't really still know my way around everywhere, but he sure does. He won't get lost anywhere.
You know your way around the kitchen pretty good.
Yes, and I can't wait to get home and start cooking and baking again and doing my fun videos in the kitchen and recipes for you guys and work on my cookbook. I can't wait to do all those things that I haven't had any time because I've been focused on healing.
There you go. That's all.
We're home. We're home for a whole month. I can't believe it. We're home. It feels so amazing. The first night that we got home, there was the most beautiful rainbow. Talk about synchronicity. I'm so happy. I'm going to get back to doing my things, getting organized, trying to heal and give myself space and time, as well as be a little bit productive and start getting some muscle tone back. So thank you guys so much for joining me today and being part of my heart transplant journey and dealing with a terminal illness. I'm so blessed to have each and every one of you. Please consider subscribing and liking this video. I enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye everyone.